We're live.
Hey!
Good morning.
What's going on, buddy?
All right, we got episode 302.
302.
All right, 302 on the boss. All right, do I got to read that thing again?
Nope, Joey will read it.
Joey, yeah, so...
Whoa! All right, go ahead,
Good morning,
John.
welcome everyone. I can start the preface this and then Joey can jump in too. So, you're watching this on YouTube. You have a couple days left to watch it on YouTube.
Sure do.
It's going to be on Friday still. We'll still do the live show on YouTube. However, if you want to watch us Monday through Thursday, you got to subscribe to our Patreon. We got a Patreon.
You can't. We heard you.
I thought it was called Patron.
No.
Patriots? No, we call it Pentagon here.
You call it Pentagon.
So, we heard you guys saying that you want to watch In the Pit live, and we wanted to make that happen for you guys. So now, if you head over to our Patreon, you can get on there and watch it every day live. Get in the chat, talk with us. We'll interact with you, be a part of this show. Beyond that, we're going to be going exclusively to podcast form Monday through Thursday, and Friday too. But on Friday, we'll be live on YouTube as well.
Yep.
So if you want to watch us live, get on over to the Patreon. That's live right now. It's patreon.com/lumber.
Check out all the tiers. Become a member. Get some exclusive content. You'll get exclusive mugshots content. You'll get exclusive...
If you want to be in a TikTok
you
with
could be in a TikTok with us,
you want
potentially.
to get a phone call from Big Nick.
He'll call you. You'll fuck you fucker at you.
Hey, fuck you, fucker, bitch.
If you want to hear that, I mean, go subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, and we got Lumberland posters for our patrons on there. We've got Lumberland stickers.
You got any Halle Berry posters?
We're going to be doing a brand new weekly podcast with a rotating cast of like one or two or three people just shooting the shit for you once a week. So it's a new podcast, exclusive mugshots content, access to the live in the pit, phone call from Big Nick. We got merch and we got
Other
the
stuff.
ability to be in our TikTok.
I'm glad that you and Johnny took that over
Yeah.
because it would have took me about 20 years to figure that one out.
Yeah, that's why I suggested let us do it.
No problem.
But now I'll throw it over to you guys.
All right. Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on for other crap. All right, that's it.
One more thing. You have until next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is the day we're switching over. So till next Wednesday.
All right.
Cool.
Gardner, take it away.
All right, we're starting with the NFL update. Aaron Rodgers tested positive for COVID.
We'll
Oh, 2
out
weeks.
this week with. He could come back Saturday before the game, but that won't give him a lot of time to train. So maybe he would. Maybe he would.
You're talking about like this weekend.
No, next Saturday.
I was going to say.
Yeah, go
I was
ahead.
going to say, there's no shot he's available for this.
No, he's not. He's out against the Chiefs. So apparently, he told reporters back in
He lied about his
August
vaccination.
that he was vaccinated.
Let's read the quote if you have it.
He said
he
he's
did not
immune.
say he
And
did
it-
not, or he didn't say he had it or didn't have it.
He said he's immune to it, which he was doing some homeopathic mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, he didn't say he had the vaccine, or he didn't, and he didn't say he didn't have the vaccine.
Yeah, but he wasn't vaccinated. He did a He's trying to do some like ritualistic herb, like healer type stuff, and he got COVID, and now he's out.
How'd that work out for
Did
him?
you see what he said last week? Like,
He's probably thrilled
And
about
they-
it. It's 2 less games he has to play for the Packers. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
no, you're good. You're good. Do you see what he said about the offseason last week?
What?
About like he like has a new perspective on life or whatever and everything about it.
No, I didn't hit the
If you
quote.
go back and it was just a press conference after the game. He's like, yeah, like it did a lot of like stuff over the off season, like a whole new perspective on anything. I think he just did a shit ton of acid.
Probably.
Like that's what it sounded like, and
He looks like it too. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like if you go back and just like watch the press conference, it literally is just like, yeah, I did a shit ton of acid, and now I'm good to go.
Him and Shania Woodley.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shania.
How do you pronounce her name?
Like Shailene.
Shailene. I thought it was Shania.
Shailene.
I think it's Shania Twain when
Shania
I think
Twain.
of her. Shailene Woodley, I guess is her name. I don't
think that's
know.
her name.
I call her Shania. We have a close relationship like that.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
still don't know how much.
Shay, baby.
Shay baby, me and
I
Shay.
still don't know how much I would actually touch that Chiefs game still, to be honest with you.
Well, so I mentioned this to you yesterday too. It stinks because the last time they played, it was 2019, and Mahomes was hurt. So Mahomes and Rodgers still haven't played each other.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So is it gonna be Bryce Love or Blake Bortles?
Oh, they
Jordan
signed
Love,
they signed Bortles.
Send Bortles.
Nice.
What about, where's Jordan Love?
I meant Jordan Love, not Bryce Love. Bryce Love was a running back. I always get them confused. Bryce Love was a running back the football team drafted from Stanford.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be Jordan Love
I mean,
and
you did
Blake
use a first
Bortles
round
will be
pick
the
on him.
Jordan Love, and then
Blake Forrest.
Blake Bortles will be the backup probably.
Yeah.
They just signed him.
Yeah. Yeah, so they just signed the Blake of the Year.
Blake of the
Blake
year.
Bortles.
What are the odds he actually gets in?
No, it'll be Jordan Love, and then Blake Bortles will just there in case he gets injured. I would assume.
Stinks, man. I really wish he got a shot.
Yeah.
You know?
Who, Jordan Love?
Blake Bortles?
Blake Bortles.
Why does he need more
Hey,
shots?
let's talk
He had
about
all
him.
his shots in Jacksonville.
And he did okay one
Speaking
year.
of not having shots,
He has the most playoff wins since 2017.
more than Dak Prescott,
more than Ben
Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger, more than Russell Wilson, more than
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Him and Gardner Minshew. There's something about.
Is he even still in the league?
He's back up in Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like if you succeed in Jacksonville, it just doesn't matter.
No, because they suck.
Yeah, but
you're
that-
making a shitty team.
yeah.
Doing something with it, and it just seems to not.
They were really good that year because of their defense.
They were
Okay.
good that year for no reason.
They have a nice
No, they had
running game that year, too.
great running game and a great defense. Like they had Duval, they had
like the,
Maurice
like those-
Jones-Drew in his
not
prime.
that.
I don't.
that-
I think that was the year
Fournette was on that
Blake
team.
Bortles had like 3 penalties of him throwing over the line of scrimmage like by like 5 yards.
Yeah.
I love Blake
No,
Bortles. though.
he's not a good quarterback. Like, yeah, they had Miles Jack then. They had Jalen Ramsey, Calais Campbell. I mean, that defense was absolutely unreal.
That team was
And
gross.
you couldn't keep that fucking team together.
No, because they hated each other. Dante Fowler. Yeah, that team hated each other.
Jacksonville is just cursed.
Yeah.
That whole organization.
So, Blake Bortles, back in the league. Not going to get any playing time.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. But good for him that he's getting a
Aaron Rodgers will not be with the Green Bay Packers next year, so guess you're gonna get a nice little taste of what it's like life after Rodgers. So
Yeah. Do you think they stick with Love next year? Is that
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
the plan.
consensus?
That's the plan.
I mean, you literally pissed off Rodgers for Love.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty clear in like that press conference earlier this year where he was like, "Yeah, this organization kind of fucks people. And
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of that."
I mean, for you to say that, that's him and Devontae Adams will be gone next year.
So I'm kind of
Devontae to the.
to how good or bad Jordan Love is.
I mean, it was a first round
I
pick.
mean, we really don't know. I mean, how
Yeah.
much sample size do you really
Where
have?
do you go to
I didn't watch
school?
him in college
He's
at all.
Pac-12, right?
Yeah.
California. Went
That's,
to California.
So you guys think
Rodgers
like,
went to
I
California.
think went to
he's the guy they
about
don't
Utah
really-
State. Utah State.
Yeah.
You guys think?
So I have zero faith in this guy.
Yeah.
So you don't think you think they get someone else?
No. They're
he's
gonna
their
roll
guy.
with
He's their
him.
guy.
Really?
But he's not gonna.
You
be
have to
good.
roll him. He's a first round
Utah
pick.
State. Has anyone ever been drafted at Utah
Did
State?
anyone ever been to Utah
I-
State?
No.
Alex Smith was number 1 overall in Utah.
He's at Utah.
Yeah, it's Utah though, not Utah State.
Look at that.
They're in the same state though.
In the same state.
Yeah.
Yeah. That boy Joey.
Yeah.
Salt Lake. Shout out
All right.
Olympics.
Yeah, they were there once.
So, Bobby Wagner, Utah State.
Like Bobby Wagner from the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Nick Vigil.
No idea. Now we're getting.
Vikings.
We're already
I remember that guy.
getting too far away from. we're 2 names in. We already don't know the third.
Thompson?
Tyler Larson.
Ah, Jesus Christ! All right, so
Nevin Lawson.
Nevin.
Nevin. Kyler Fackrell. I think I've heard of that guy.
0 quarterbacks.
He's on the Chargers.
Yeah.
You know
So
that guy, Kyler Fackrell? Yeah.
the Packers are doomed for the future.
Yeah, I mean, poor Packers.
You
Whatever.
did it to yourself.
They-
You did it to yourself.
I mean, they are ownership.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they are part owners.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just stinks, man. Like they deserve better. The Rodgers era should have really been a dynasty.
I mean,
One Super Bowl.
one Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Good beat.
Steelers.
Wait, what year was
2010.
that? I thought that was the year the Steelers beat the Cardinals.
No, that was 2007
No.
or 2008.
I think 2010 was Steelers Cardinals because that was when Larry Fitzgerald and
No,
what's his
it's-
name were on
I think it was 09, yeah.
and the 2010 Madden cover was the 2 people.
Yeah.
It was the 09 Super Bowl. Okay.
2010 was Saints Colts. I don't know, because like it always bleeds into other years. So like it's a 2010 season, but it was a 2011 Super Bowl. I always get confused with that kind of shit because like, because like I consider that the 2010 season.
Yeah.
And it's the 2011
So
Super
this is
the
the 10 season 11 Super Bowl was when the Packers won.
Yes.
Everybody in my high school like became Packers fans. Did that happen to you guys?
I had a friend who was a Packers fan.
I don't think so.
Everybody started wearing Packers gear when they won.
Definitely not.
No?
No, I don't recall that.
Like we were in the middle of a dynasty and they were like, just hopped on this quarterback.
Hmm.
I don't know what that was.
That was an absolute. I'm not trying to say it like this. Absolute waste with Rodgers in Green Bay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry, but one ring, don't cut it.
That's solid.
I wouldn't call it a waste. A ring is still a ring.
Yeah.
They didn't. They should have won more,
going
but
on
it can't be marked as a waste.
Is my mic? Oh, there we go.
Let's say Mahomes only wins one. He can't say you're not gonna tell you that's not a waste.
No, I can't call it a full blown waste if you win one ring. It's the closest thing to it. It's by far not exceeding or even meeting expectations,
one-
but you still won a ring. You know, it's tough to say complete waste.
Yeah. I mean, you could have won
It's
more.
not good. It's not good.
But I mean, now that you've gone 11 straight year or 10 straight years without one, about to be 11,
Oh, who knows? They could win this year.
with Rodgers not winning you one.
They could win this year.
They could, I guess. They could. They could. The season's not over.
That would make that exit a lot easier on Green Bay fans if they won the Super Bowl this year.
I wouldn't put $1 on it, dude. But
Why not? They're one of the best teams in the league.
Because I'd rather
The
like
Rams.
blow
It's
my
just
nose.
The
with
Rams
that
are
dollar.
the best team. The Rams.
And there's still the Bucks too.
Yeah, they're still the Bucks too. But I saw the stat yesterday, just real quick. Can you name? There are 5 teams in the NFL that have a top 5 offense, a top 10 offense, and a top 10 defense. Can you name those 5 teams?
Bucks, Rams,
Not Bucks.
not the Bucks.
Not the
Rams,
Bucks.
Cardinals,
Rams, Cardinals,
Browns,
not the Browns.
Cowboys.
Browns offense.
Cowboys might be up there.
Let me.
Cowboys defense might not be up there. They've
but
allowed
they've
a
been
lot
pretty
a
good
couple
this
of times.
Player of the year
Patriots.
guys on
The
that.
Patriots are the
Patriots.
5th one. Yeah, that's
Patriots
the big.
are one.
That's the
Patriots
big
are top 10
reveal.
offense.
So you've got the,
Offense and defense.
you got the Rams, Cardinals, Patriots. There's 2 more.
Wait a minute. Sorry. Hold on.
That's
The
the big. That's the big
Patriots?
deal.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did I hear this correctly? Did
yeah.
the Patriots actually exist again? I say yes. Go Pats! Let's go.
So what, do you know the last 2?
Or the Cowboys, not one.
Cowboys aren't one.
Wait,
One obvious
who
one.
Who do you got? You got Rams, Cardinals, Patriots?
You got Rams, Cardinals, Patriots.
Well, I'm not gonna. I won't guess. Obviously,
Don't just play along.
Detroit.
There's an obvious one.
You're an ass. Baltimore?
No, more obvious. Like
It's not Kansas
Chiefs?
City. That's for damn sure.
what?
Did we say the Chiefs?
It's not the Chiefs.
Green
Their
Bay.
defense is one of
No.
the worst in the league.
One of the teams that has the best defense and the best offense in the league. One of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Packers.
One of the best.
Hey,
No.
I can't wait to-
Oh, Chargers.
No, it's one of the best teams in the league.
Bills.
Oh,
Bills.
the Bills.
Bills, yeah,
Oh,
Bills.
yeah.
That was the
I
obvious
completely
one.
forgot the Bills were
Yeah,
a
and there's
team.
one more.
Titans?
Not the what?
Titans?
Not the Titans.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Someone said Bengals.
Have we-
earlier.
did
That
Sounds
shouldn't
like Bengals
count, so
again.
they lost to the Jets.
Have we talked about Adrian Peterson on here yet?
No. I think we have.
We talked about.
Do we need? Does
yeah.
he need to be talked about?
I mean that he's going to be the perfect replacement for Derrick Henry.
perfect
Yeah.
replacement.
How old is he? 38.
Yeah, not he's 37.
I saw this tweet that said like,
He is.
"Gotta
Gonna,
remember 3 years ago, Adrian Peterson did this." I was like, "Yeah, that was 3 years ago."
Yeah.
He is 3 years older now.
he hasn't been in the league, right? For
He was in the league last year. He ran for 600 yards last year.
what?
With the Lions.
For who?
The Lions,
Holy.
Could have ran for 1,000 if he was on another team.
possibly.
What?
Don't sleep on Adrian Peterson.
I saw him with
That might
when
be
he was
the
on
craziest thing I've ever heard.
I saw him play when he was on the football team, and he looked pretty solid still when he was on the football team. He was still a decent runner.
The guy takes incredibly good care.
Adrian Peterson running for 600 yards last year is almost as crazy
The
as
year
learning that Pablo Picasso died in 1970.
Salvador Dali. You know Dali. You know the
Yeah.
1989.
No.
Swear to God.
What?
He heard.
I thought he was like 1500s.
Dude, he heard fucking AC/DC.
What?
Salvador Dali.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
But yeah, the year before that, in 19, he ran for almost 900 yards.
And then in 18, he ran for over 1,000.
I'm going to have to cut it.
That's
Okay,
unbelievable.
so what?
Yeah, so I'm telling you, Derek who? It's
Yeah,
Adrian
honestly,
Peterson's team.
Yeah, it's AP's team.
Yeah.
Pick him up in fantasy.
That's not a bad idea. I like
I
that.
didn't say I did it. I'm just saying. Good.
All right, well, we are moving along. As much as I don't want to talk about this topic, we should probably address it just because there is some latest news on Henry Ruggs. Looks like he was set for a $1 million bail.
Yeah, you see the details of the accident?
Yeah.
He was going
Yeah.
156 miles an hour, 128 at the time of impact.
That's
How do you not die?
Yeah.
How do you not
Yeah.
die?
It's being drunk and like your body doesn't
Like
have it.
this guy's going to prison.
Yeah, you got it.
That guy's going to listen.
That's
He was twice the legal limit too, so
Yeah.
he was hammered.
He also had a loaded gun in the car.
Loaded gun in the car.
gun,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
I
goes.
don't think he's going to jail, dude.
He's going to jail.
I think
He's. I don't.
Maybe for like a
The,
month.
the Raiders already released him. Like he's not.
It's a felony. I mean,
It's a
he's
20-year
multiple
20-year
felonies.
felony.
2 to 20 years. Yeah.
2 to 20 year.
Yeah.
And he's a,
Like
I think
a
he probably gets 5, serves 2.
Yeah.
I think he gets 2, serves like 2 months.
No, I mean, there's a
Money helps. Money helps.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but I don't
Guys,
know. That's a
He will never
lot.
play another down in the NFL.
No.
No, I
His
don't think so.
career is
No.
done.
I also want to say something.
It's yeah.
So I don't know if you've been following what's happening with the Mets and their GM, who they just laid off, Zach Scott.
Lay it off.
Yeah. So Zach Scott
What's
was
the
the
unemployment line?
yeah, exactly. Zach Scott was their interim GM after their other GM they had to fire for. I think he was the one who sent weird texts to women. So they
Oh,
bring
yeah.
Zach Scott, who in
Didn't he do
September.
the same fucking thing?
No, so Zach Scott got arrested in like September for a DUI, leaving Steve Cohen's house.
Yeah.
He was leaving Steve Cohen's house. He was driving home, was too drunk to drive home, so he pulls over and passes out in his car, and the cops come and arrest him. Because if you're drunk enough where you have to decide, I'm going to pass out in my car,
Yeah.
you're way too fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that you're leaving a billionaire's house who could have just called you a goddamn car.
Or he could have stayed in like probably
In
7
one of
of
his
his
rooms,
guest
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, so this week they officially let him go, and for some reason, Buster Olney on Twitter is like, they shouldn't have done this. This is ridiculous. They let him go for this. You have to hold your employees to the same standard because like you wouldn't release a baseball player for just getting arrested for DUIs because they won't do that. Like if a baseball player got arrested for DUI, they won't release him. Like hold everyone to the same standard. And I'm just like, why is this the hill you're dying on, Buster? The same
kinda weird.
week, where an NFL player killed a person
And a dog.
and a dog for drunk driving. Why is this the hill you feel like you need to die on principle
Pete
of the whole
Abraham?
thing? Not just Buster Olney too, because Pete Abraham said that the Red Sox, because Zach Scott used to work for the Sox, that the Red Sox should rehire him for a role in their organization. And it's just like, first of all, give it time. Like
Read the room.
Read the room. Like, should this guy never get a job in baseball again? I mean, probably. Like, he'll get a job in baseball again. This guy will get hired again. You know.
What, would this guy do any weird things with women, or he
no.
was just a Dewey?
He was just a
All right, I'm
yeah.
not. Obviously, do not drink and drive. It's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
You're an absolute idiot if you do it. Okay,
You
you
should-
got to do it. It shouldn't affect your
It's
job
a
for the rest
matter
of your
of-
life.
No, 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 like,
it's
but
a
like-
matter of like what, like we are in the conversation about a guy who just like
Killed
took
someone.
someone's life.
Like,
Yeah, no,
maybe he
I
shouldn't
agree.
have a job
It's like wait
right
a day.
now.
Wait a week.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he shouldn't have a job right now. Like, he'll probably get hired again. It probably will get, forgotten. Miguel Cabrera
Yeah.
arrested for a DUI back in like 2008. Players, that happens. Players
Mac
get
Jones.
Mac
DUI.
Jones, DUI.
I love how our quarterback has a DUI.
Is he really?
He does.
He got a Dewey his
Yeah.
freshman year. At
Isn't that crazy?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Like,
that either.
Yeah, yeah,
people
baby.
get
That's
DUIs.
our quarterback.
People get, like,
you ever heard Miggy's? Like, read the thing for Miggy's?
Yeah.
He was like, just fucking kill me. Please fucking kill me.
What, Miguel Cabrera?
Yeah. He was like, please, I'm begging you, just fucking kill me.
yeah. So, it happens. And, like, but, like, maybe when you're the Mets and you've just fired
so much
your
fun.
last GM for being weird with women, and you're trying to have this culture change, you can't keep on the guy who got the DUI leaving the owner's house. And the fact that people are coming up to the bat for him so much right now, when this is the conversation we're having, just shame on you, Buster Olney. Like, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here? Like, read the fucking room,
It's
man.
the world we live in, Johnny.
Read the goddamn room.
You
Like,
see the video of Ruggs before what he was doing? Is
No.
that like the
Top golf, yeah.
oh, he got blasted out at Top Golf.
I guess he called Derek Carr had a press conference yesterday, and he said that Henry Ruggs called him and Hunter Renfroe and was just like asking him for golf advice.
and didn't ask. Like Derek Carr said that if he asked for a ride, I would have gone up and picked. And then he said, "Well, yeah, he needs to be loved right now, and if no one else is gonna do it, I'll do it."
Yeah,
Sure.
Derek Carr's a big
Derek Carr's-
help other people kind of guy.
Yeah,
He just seems like a good guy.
Yeah,
I get where Derek Carr's coming from. I'm like, he knew the guy.
Yeah.
And I'm
I mean,
sure
someone's-
Henry
of
Ruggs
course you
feels
need a
terrible.
friend in
Yeah.
Yeah, you need people in your corner still. It's
Yeah.
Doesn't make what he did
No.
any less
No.
fucking. We're
Right.
not. I'm not. Yeah,
not condoning that,
No,
but you
like-
still need people in your corner.
fucking like you said, Mike. Just I mean, I don't know if you guys are coming to us for advice on whether or not to drink or drive, but fucking
Don't.
We disavow it,
Yeah.
for the record.
Oh. Only if you're gonna drink and drive, just play Mario Kart.
Yes.
That's
That's the only drinking and driving you're allowed to do.
Mario Kart, great game. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty shady on Steve Cohen though for letting him just
yeah,
go.
yeah. So I just don't get why Buster Olney's doing this, and it's just pissing me off. I really don't like Buster Olney anymore.
Yeah,
I
well, it
used to
seems
love
like
him.
you don't. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it seems like you just don't like him.
No, I used to like him. I used to listen to this podcast all the time, but just through his Twitter, like the things that he tweets, is just kind of like gross. And like he does stuff like this often, where it's just like play devil's advocate for no reason, and it's just like you don't have to take this opinion. You know that, right? There's Miguel Comparison quote.
shoot. Told them fucking shoot me, kill me.
Jesus.
Tough.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Next
You
topic.
don't know me, I will kill you. That's a hard left, Miggy.
Next topic we got.
But
Odell
he's a
seems to
person I
be
would not
on
fuck
his
with.
way out.
Yeah, Odell. Odell.
Stefanski came out and said he is essentially not on the team right now.
Why didn't they trade him?
I don't. You could have got a bag of footballs for him.
Yeah, could probably got a sixth round pick for him.
I'm telling you, if I'm another team, I fucking roll the dice on it.
Yeah, if I'm the Patriots,
Oh.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, you mark my words, he will come to New England if he gets released. I'm calling it right now.
guarantee that too.
I'm
What?
calling it. I'm calling it.
If the Rams are picking up everybody, that seems they're like the buyers of all
Odell
buyers right now.
loves Belichick.
But I'm saying, why haven't if
Odell's not
there's
good.
like tape that looks good for Odell, why hasn't any team made any moves for him?
Because
he's
he's not
obviously
good and he's a
unhappy.
piece of shit.
Exactly. It's like
Clearly.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's got it anymore.
Cleveland Steamer.
Because like these
how did
teams
the Patriots
don't
get a hold
want
of Antonio Brown? Antonio Brown had that
Wait, it's
thing,
a-
and Antonio
yeah.
Brown's still disgusting.
Yeah, but Antonio Brown.
But he was
Antonio
still
Brown was
great at
actually
the
like
time.
really good.
Odell
Yeah.
looks like he can't catch a ball.
No,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is that the reason why people aren't going after Odell is because of all his off the field shit.
Well, his off the field shit is not worse than what Antonio Brown did.
I
Exactly. And
understand,
Odell's
that's my
off the
point,
field
like,
stuff is basically
it's
him
not even
saying that he
close.
wants to
Odell
play
gets
somewhere
injured
else.
every year too.
Yeah,
and,
he's-
and what the Browns are paying him like 15,
Yeah.
$20 million. Like,
Yeah.
why would you
Yeah.
want to do that for a guy who honestly is relevant because of one catch?
Send him to the Lions. Honestly, fuck him.
Give Jared Goff some weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't been good since like 2016.
Yeah, he hasn't been good for a long time. And then he was good
He's
for like
notable.
he was literally a flash
He's
in the
famous.
pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something. If you're trying to sell jerseys,
Will
if you're a
said-
team that cares
I
a
think-
lot
I
about
think Will
profits.
said it best yesterday. He's the that one catch is the worst thing that's ever happened to him.
Yeah.
Well,
Held him up to this expectation.
well,
Needs Eli.
Yep.
what's his number? What number does he wear?
13.
13.
Well, you just fucking.
I mean, I knew
looked
it.
at
It's
it.
cursed.
13.
I was looking at it, but I also did know
I
that.
always think he's 21.
Why?
Well,
Why-
as a receiver?
As a receiver, they don't generally
I
wear
don't
21.
know, dude.
Well, can they wear 21 now?
We talk about hockey.
Yeah, I think you can talk about. I think you can wear anything now. Numbers.
Yeah, you
and-
can.
Why can't-
numbers-
why-
Except line, I don't think offensive linemen can.
Yeah, that kind of sucks for
Mark
them.
Ingram's wearing 14. Right
Yeah,
now.
ugh.
That is gross.
Don't like that.
Change that.
Don't like that at all.
Nope.
All right, Michael Thomas is out for the season. After
Speaking of the
setback.
Saints,
Speaking of the Saints.
John A.
I traded him.
I did.
Sophie has him.
Aha.
Yeah. It was Damian. I traded Damian Harris and Michael Thomas for DK Metcalf.
Yeah, I think you won that bet.
Yeah.
What is the payout? What is his contract, and how many games has he played since signing that contract?
He's played one game since signing that contract.
He's guaranteed like $40 million.
Something like that.
It's kind of decent.
Yeah.
Good for him.
how old is Michael Thomas?
He is 28.
I'll
Yeah.
be back.
He's pretty much missed 2 full seasons.
Am I the only one that
He played
thinks
5
Michael
games
Thomas
last
is extremely overrated?
Yeah.
Is he that good?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. I mean, his 2019 season, 150 catches, 1,700 yards.
1,700 yards.
That's one season though.
The year before that, 125 catches, 1,400 yards.
Okay.
He
Slant
he
boy.
he's
Yeah,
slant boy.
slant boy.
He's slant boy, but he's great at yak. Like his yards at the catch is nutty. Like he's just
Do we
a
have that readily available here? Is yards after catch?
should be.
Yeah, it might be under like advanced.
I think he was in the perfect system where he was with a quarterback who didn't throw it over 5 yards.
Exactly. It worked really well. But he's a safety. He's a blanket. He's a safety
Yeah, that's
blanket.
true.
You know, he is the perfect quarterback proof wide receiver because he's slant boy. You just throw it 5 yards over the middle and he'll catch it and just make something happen.
Averages about 4.
Was he good at Ohio State?
I
I don't remember him at
Yeah, I don't
Ohio
remember him at
State.
Ohio State either.
He's on the championship team with Scary Terry
Was JT Barrett the quarterback then?
when they won the championship.
No way that he was on the team
No, it was.
Terry.
I think was it Haskins? Was it that long
No.
ago?
Let's look it up.
He would have been like
I think it was
21 or
Haskins.
22
I'm looking it up.
senior
College
year.
stats. I'm pulling it up.
That's
So he
what?
was there 2014 and 15 were his 2 years.
That-
I had them at JT Barrett.
They
right?
won
Yeah,
it
that was
in
JT
2014, right?
Yeah, but Terry wasn't there on the team.
Oh, Terry wasn't there?
No,
But
that
he
was
was on.
that was Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke was on it.
Let's see. He moved to the school. No, 2014 Ohio State. Yeah, it was JT Barrett year.
Yeah. Because that's the JT Barrett like broke all those records. Or no.
What was his NFL career like?
JT Barrett.
Non-existent.
None?
Non-existent.
No, JT Barrett was the quarterback during the regular season, and Cardell Jones
Took
came
over in
in
the
for the
playoffs.
championship
Yes.
and won it.
Oh,
And then
XFL legend.
we didn't XFL legend, DC Defender legend. We didn't come here to play football school.
and then he beat a kid with cancer in the hospital, 96-0 in Madden.
Madden.
Because he just ran up the
Did
score.
he
on
do
it.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
on a terminally ill kid.
I love that. Let's go.
He
No-
beat a kid
hey,
like
hey,
96-0. He was like, I'm not taking my foot off the gas.
No free wins.
No free wins.
No gimmies, kid.
Yeah, that was the Ezekiel Elliott, Curtis Samuel, Michael Thomas.
Oh, that's a decent team.
Yeah, it's a solid squad.
Yeah.
Gonna need another wish if you want to beat me. Am I right?
Yep.
Come on.
Eli Apple.
Boom.
Remember Eli Apple? Man, that guy fell out of the league so fast.
Yeah, the
Giants.
Giants thought they had their next like star cornerback.
Yeah.
But JT Barrett definitely went to
Joey
the
Bosa.
NFL, right?
Uh,
He had to.
To a wide receiver,
Did he?
right? Did
No,
he?
that was Braxton Miller.
Oh, Braxton.
Oh yeah, and Terrell Pryor. Yeah,
Terrell Pryor.
Braxton Miller actually was decent at wide
Terrell
receiver.
Pryor
for
was also
Texas.
pretty
and
decent.
Terrell Pryor was
Yeah.
pretty good.
NFL
I don't even know. Did JT Barrett get drafted?
I think he had to.
No,
he led the team to a
yeah, but he wasn't
national
that
championship.
good. He never played in the NFL.
Wow.
I don't think he got drafted.
Isn't it
Well, did he get
amazing how
hurt?
Ohio State
No, he just wasn't
produces quarterbacks every year that
He was
throw 50
signed-
touchdowns but suck.
But suck, yeah.
Look at this transition.
Oh no, he got
by
signed
the
and
Saints,
waived
signed,
what,
cut
23
by
times?
the Saints. Signed, waived, cut, added, removed, 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 waived, cut, added, removed, added, signed, waived, cut.
Damn.
That's his career.
In 2020. Holy shit.
That was all in 2020.
No, from 2018.
The last one was in 20,
Yeah.
Oh.
August of 2020. The Steelers had him for a minute.
Okay. All right.
This is all from practice squad, to and from practice
Yeah.
squad. Yeah. So
All right,
that's
good
JT Barrett's
Guess you get
NFL
a lot
career.
of traveling around the country.
Yeah. Round of applause for JT Barrett.
I don't know what we're talking about.
All right, next topic.
JT Barrett.
Sounds
I
good.
don't
Thursday
know what
night
we're talking
football
about
prediction.
Jets, Colts.
Jets are gonna cover / maybe win.
Over 1.5 touchdowns is minus 150.
The Colts are the Colts gonna win?
What's Mike
What's
Yard?
the
I
line?
don't know.
Let's look it up.
10.5.
10.5. Oh, they're
Yeah,
covering.
it is. I don't know, but the
Fuck!
10.5.
See what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take the Jets fucking.
Wait, why is everyone? Why are we surprised? It's the Jets.
the Jets. They suck.
They suck. They
No,
won
no,
a
what
game,
I'm saying
but
is
they
that
still
I'm gonna
suck.
take the Jets fucking the points and then they'll fucking blow them out.
I know, but the Colts.
Mike
don't
White-
blow anyone out.
The over/under for passing yards, Mike White's over is higher than Carson Wentz's.
Carson Wentz is so bad.
He is so bad. But the over/under for Mike White's passing yards 253. That's a lot for Mike White.
He threw for 4+.
I know. Against one of the best defenses in the league.
You know what? This is gonna bite me in the fucking ass. Thank God it's not a confidence pick. Fuck it. Taking the Jets to cover.
Yeah, I think the Jets cover is a
Fuck
good bet. Good bet.
I can't stop betting on
Carson
spreads on spread double-digit spreads that are for the favorite team,
Negative.
and I always lose. But it's the fucking Jets. They stink. But the Colts kind of stink.
Jets.
Yeah,
Jets put up a good fight last week.
They won.
Yeah, it's a very good fight. They won.
I don't know. I mean, the Colts are gonna win. The Jets are gonna cover. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This game sucks.
Where is this game?
Indy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't even know why I care.
Stuff about what Mike White's like tweeted tweeted about Peyton Manning.
Yep.
What did he tweet?
Break all
He
his
said,
records.
Peyton Manning, I hate to break it to you, but I'm going to break your record one day.
That was in like 2013 or something.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Mike White goat.
Peyton Manning,
His
79
jersey.
career losses, Mike White 0.
True.
His
That's
jersey.
true.
Mike White's jersey's in the Hall of Fame now.
Oh, he lost to the Patriots.
He was a starter.
Oh, you have to throw that technicality.
I mean, that's how they measure it.
Did you guys see how that happened too? Some guy bet won $1,000 on
Oh yeah, I saw this. Yeah.
Mike White being the
Leading
leading
passer.
passer for last week, and he won that bet and won 125K. Which was more than Mike White's game check of 50
wow.
of 50K. Just insane.
Hilarious.
But yeah. So what are we thinking? Jets cover.
Yeah.
Colts win.
Yep. Probably.
Yeah.
Or the Colts are gonna win by 1 million.
Who knows? This game sucks. I'm not touching this game.
I have to.
Why?
I don't know.
Gambling addiction.
Yeah, gambling. A crippling
Speaking of gambling addictions, if you have we have a new TikTok
1-800
account.
gambler if you have a problem.
Oh, yeah, we have
I
a
should
new-
probably give him a call.
we have a new TikTok account, speaking of
You
gambling.
do have a new TikTok account.
Oh, yeah.
At Lumberland Bets on TikTok. It's where you're going to find our best gambling content, our picks for every
Thing.
football game. We're going to have NBA picks, NHL picks, MLB picks once it comes back around, maybe some horse racing, some boxing, all
horse
sorts of
racing.
stuff.
Oh, UFC,
we're
big
gonna be
card this
playing
weekend.
games on there like we do on our main account. We're also going to be, like I said, giving picks and all that sort of
Do we
stuff.
have the Gen Zone today?
Yeah,
We
got
do have the
Gen Zone
Gen
today.
Zone today.
I'll send you the. I'll
So
send you
that'll
the
be
doc.
coming out tonight.
I like
The
being
Gen Zone.
surprised.
Yeah.
I like being surprised.
Yeah, big UFC card this weekend. Maybe we should talk a little
Yeah.
UFC this weekend.
Usman Covington?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right? Yeah. I'm excited for that. Gonna try to watch it.
All right, let's talk about a little bit about Buster Posey.
Buster
Aaron
Cherry.
Buster Cherry. I knew you were gonna say that.
I can't stop saying it.
Buster Posey
That's
announces.
the best fantasy baseball team name ever.
I knew you were gonna say that too.
Bust.
Buster Posey announces his retirement after 11 years in the league.
Hall of Famer, first ballot.
Is he for?
First ballot, but not the best catcher during his time.
No.
No, Molina is.
Which is crazy.
yeah. Is he? I don't know if he's a first ballot. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. Definitely a Hall of Famer.
Gotta be first ballot.
I don't know if he's
How
first ballot.
can he not be a
He
first
doesn't-
ballot?
160 career home runs. He
But
doesn't
it's a
have.
catcher.
He is one of the best
He
offensive
batted
catchers.
302 in his career.
So let's.
No. Don't get me wrong.
Are we factoring the fact that he's a catcher?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
So first ballot. It's gotta be.
I would put him first ballot myself. I think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think what he did, MVP, 3-time world champion,
Plus,
rookie
he's a
of the year.
likable guy.
He's a great guy.
How many gold gloves do you have? Do you know?
7.
Nope,
one.
only one.
Well, Yachty, obviously.
Yachty, because of Yachty.
Because
Isn't that
Yachty wins
insane?
every year.
Yachty stole him off.
He
Yeah.
only has one.
I would have switched leagues.
I know, right? It's like this motherfucker took all my gold.
7-time All-Star. I mean,
gloves. He only has 160 home runs.
only 162 home runs. I'm
Rookie
sorry,
of the year.
158 home runs.
MVP.
Oh my god, that's the worst noise in the world.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was my laptop.
It's okay.
I mean, to me, he is a first ballot. But again, he doesn't have the
7-time
counting
All-Star?
stats. 7-time All-Star. Played a short, only 11 seasons, and was hurt for one of those seasons. I mean, not his fault.
I mean,
Scott
he'll go
Cousins'
down as
fault.
the top 5. I don't know about top 5, but top 10 greatest Giants of all time.
Oh, top 5 greatest giant of all
We got some
time.
eggs going
He won
on.
3 World Series for them. I mean, there's only a handful of players that ever do that for them.
So we got
Oh, you put him in the top 5.
So hold
Giants.
on, let me
Got
me just
McCovey?
think before I say anything.
Mays, Bonds,
Who'd you say?
McCovey,
Yeah.
Mays, Bonds, no
Yeah.
particular order.
Yeah.
Buster Cherry and Tim Lincecum. I mean,
That guy's in the top
Yes.
10.
I mean,
man.
let's go at 2 seasons, but he was great.
he's really good.
He was really good.
What do you
I
think
mean-
he's doing right now?
Tim Lincecum.
Sitting on the
just
couch.
fucking ripped out of his
ripping a
goddamn
doobie?
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoking weed all day.
Decent
Let me look up best San Francisco Giants players.
There's got to be
all
like
time.
another
Best
couple
San
players that
Francisco
are just not
restaurants.
thinking of
Pablo
right now.
Sandoval.
Oh yeah, Pablo Sandoval.
Yeah.
Pablo Sandoval, active leader in World Series wins by a player. He has 4 now.
They gave him a fucking ring for playing 69 Sanaki games and batting 170.
He has 4 rings.
Yeah,
got
3 with
three
the Giants
he's
and
got
one,
three with the Giants
and
and
got
one
one
with
this
the
year.
Red Sox.
That's a crime.
Hall of
man.
Famer.
He missed that whole year and they gave
He
him a
batted
ring.
170 over 69
Who has the
games
most
this
rings
year.
of all
Oh, Mel
time?
Ott,
And
Chrissy
gets a
Matheson.
fucking ring.
Well, so Buster Posey by WAR. Buster Posey by WAR is a 12-win player. Is the 12th best player in Giants
Oh,
history.
you're gonna pull out these.
You got
stats.
Mel Ott, who's top.
Mel Ott was very good.
Chrissy Matheson,
Yes.
Carl Hubble,
Oh, we're getting really.
I don't
old.
know
Yeah.
how many of these people are.
Juan Marichal as well.
Juan Marichal.
So
That's
he's
what I was
definitely not in
thinking.
the top 5.
But he won 3 World Series with the team, and he played a shorter period and was a catcher. I would put him. I don't know if I'd put him top 5, but he's definitely like close. He's
I
maybe
think
like
Juan
7.
Marichal's over him.
Yeah,
Anybody with like the mustache and a tie in their picture, we can. You're gone. You're gone.
gone, yeah.
100 years. You get 100 years. I believe
So,
this about
who
retiring
has the
numbers
most?
too.
Who has
You
the
get
most
100
World
years,
Series
then you're
rings of
out.
all time?
Of all time, any player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It would be Mantle or Berra. Let me look.
Oh, yeah.
Berra's-
the
Wait,
Yankees
for
won.
how many World Series?
I completely forgot about
Always
that.
forget about it.
It's got to be Yogi.
I think it's Yogi. It's Yogi. Yeah, he won 10.
Oh my God. Was he alive?
No, he died
he
a
died
couple 5
later.
years ago.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh?
We didn't celebrate that one?
You know, we always talk about this topic, like who would you want to have dinner with? And I
Yogi
always
Berra,
pick-
yeah.
I would love to have dinner with Yogi Berra.
He's great.
That'd be.
Wow.
I mean, that'd be.
Was
Do
he
you know,
like
oh, yeah. Do you know Yogi?
Well,
is?
well,
Well, you can't.
Comprehensible
He's,
conversation.
he's
No, no.
dead. No, so it wouldn't be the
I know,
most
but
stimulating
if
conversation.
there was anybody,
We can all go have dinner with him. We can all just go visit his grave.
Yeah, you can do that. I think.
So Yogi Berra was known for his quotes. They were called Yogiisms.
Yeah.
And he had great quotes.
come to a
They
fork
told-
in the road, take it.
Yeah, you come to a fork in the road, take it. You can observe a lot just by watching. It ain't over till it's over. It's a Yogiism. It's like
Big Nick,
it's like deja vu all over
you hear
again.
Yogi Berra a lot.
Do I?
This is my favorite Yogiism. Is no one goes there anymore. It's too crowded.
What does that mean?
It's a Yogiism. It's like a It doesn't make
It's an
sense.
oxymoron.
It's like a big Nickism.
It's like a big Nickism. Exactly.
Yeah, big Nickism.
Baseball's 90% mental and the other half is physical.
Oh, I love that one.
That's a great.
And nickel ain't worth a dime anymore.
Always go to other people's funerals, otherwise they won't come to yours.
That's true.
We made too many wrong mistakes.
I knew the record would stand until it was broken.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy's unbelievable.
He was a quote factory. Like he would just have, you wouldn't have won if we'd beaten you.
Wasn't he like this big? He was pretty
Yeah,
short,
he was
wasn't
pretty small. He was like 5'5", I
he?
think.
Oh, he's taller than you? Oh.
You know, I was being nice to you in the entire
Five,
morning,
hey, I'm
and
just
now
kidding. You're
the reins are off.
okay.
He was 5'7". Yeah, he was a little guy.
All right, so you're taller than I think.
Babe Ruth was 6'2", huh?
That makes
What are you,
sense.
5'9"?
I'm 5 foot
picture him being a
11
big
and a
man.
half.
No, you're not. What?
Wait, I'm sorry.
So
What?
you grew 6 inches overnight?
Yes, I did
You
somewhere
are
else.
not almost 6
So
feet
somewhere
tall.
else, Nick.
If you're 5'11", I'm 6'9", son, man.
I'll tell you.
Probably like 5'11".
All right, stand up, height to height. Let me pat the camera up real quick. Sorry, this is we can't do this.
We gotta squash this. We gotta figure this out real quick. You're saying how tall?
Get off your tippy toes.
Oh, look at you, dude.
I'm not on my tippy toes.
No,
I mean,
Oh,
not his.
you guys are.
Nuts on his toes. Not get off your toes.
I'm not on my toes.
And you're wearing like booster shoes. You're on your toes. You're still on your toes.
yeah, I mean,
You're still on your toes.
Nick has like half an inch over you.
Nuts
And
also
he-
on
and-
his toes.
And nuts on his toes and wearing.
toes.
Heels.
And he's on. You're still on your toes.
Nick is about a half inch. I'd say he has a half inch on you.
Where?
Tallest person
Oh,
in the
that's
office
your 5'10".
is surprisingly Casey.
Yeah.
Is he?
He is. He doesn't give off tall energy, but
Me?
he's like 6'2".
Me?
I got
Yeah, you're the tallest guy in the office.
Wait, hang on. I gotta be taller than Casey. I am taller than Casey.
What?
I don't know if
You
that's
gonna
true.
tell me Casey's taller than him?
We've done this before.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh.
we've gone back to back, me and Casey.
It's closer than you'd think.
Yeah. He doesn't give off tall people.
No, I got
vibes.
that the other day too. Somebody told me I don't give off tall energy. Bless you. I think it's
Bless
an
you.
insult.
Really?
I took it as an insult. Yeah,
Huh.
I've been thinking about it ever since. Kept me up last night. It was from Sophie.
I mean, look at
Hurt my
him.
feelings.
He is 6'2", but he's like 40 pounds.
One wrong gust of wind, he's at a
6'2",
different
40
zip code.
pounds, is that what? 6'2", 6'3". That's what the license says. It's 6'2", 40 pounds.
Are we going head to head?
Back to back.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? Good.
Yeah, Mike's clearly taller. He's got the quaff too.
Yeah, Nick's got the claw.
Oh, we have to go back to back.
Hey, can you put your hand on your hair? Wow, you really coiffed it up today.
It's a lot of
I
cloth.
brushed through it today.
Ah.
First time ever.
Oh.
Oh, Mike's got it. Mike's got it. Mike's got it.
But like
I'm
half an
insulted
inch.
by your comment.
It's like half an inch, quarter inch.
No,
Barely.
I don't think it's even close.
I'm looking directly.
Again, Mike has a coif, so it
I'm
makes.
looking directly at his forehead.
Hey.
So here's the question: does a coif add to your height?
No.
No,
All right, well then it's close.
it's close. Thank you.
If anything,
I think it's absolutely close.
If anything, he's got flat
These are-
things
yeah,
on
these
than you
are on the
do.
ground.
As we're making the pivot to podcasting, this is great for us.
Yes,
Shoot.
definitely get over on the Patreon.
If you want to see this content,
What are we talking
Yeah.
about?
So
The Colts are going to win tonight?
You wanna talk
it's
about Jack
worth
Eichel?
mentioning.
Oh, good transition. Good transition.
Buster Posey. So let's just go around. Buster Posey, Hall of Fame or not?
Yeah,
obviously.
I think
Everyone
everyone.
social-
I think the question is
Social-
Buster Posey, first ballot
ballot.
Hall of Famer or not?
I don't know.
I would put him in first ballot, but I don't think he will be. That's my answer. I just think,
I think he will be.
he is revered around the league, though. I will say that, and people do respect
love him. I've
People
never
do
heard
love him.
someone talk bad about Buster
No.
Posey.
I mean, the reason why he didn't play last year, did he adopt twins or did he have twins? I think he adopted twins.
Do you adopt?
Imagine if he never broke his leg.
I mean, we weren't.
Imagine if you never met the Broskis.
Oh man.
Imagine if
That's,
you never-
that's a Drake line right there. Johnny wouldn't get it.
Yeah, true. He wouldn't.
I'm sorry, is that like a friend of yours?
No.
Drake?
Absolutely not.
Drake.
Drake? Anyway.
Aubrey.
How hard is it to adopt
Yeah, he adopted
general?
twins.
person
Do you want to adopt?
legally?
Do you want to adopt me, Mike?
Yeah. Well, you're my legitimate son.
I'm your
We
son.
already went
Yes,
over
we did.
this.
over this.
Is it like hard to adopt people?
I don't know.
Humans? Other
Yeah.
humans?
It's not easy.
Legally?
What are you talking about, bro?
When you word it like that,
Well, adoption's kind of weird, dude. You just like grab another human and
Are
make
you-
it your own.
Are you talking about?
house like I want that one.
Yeah, adoption's kind of weird.
You talking about how hard it is to apply to adopt a human?
Yeah,
Not easy.
Okay.
Think about how hard it is to apply to adopt a dog.
I don't think it's that hard.
I mean, literally,
Dude, are you kidding me?
We
I
literally
get-
walked into the shelter and they go $200, please.
yeah.
For an adoption?
For a dog?
Yeah. I got phone calls from fucking shelters that were like, hey, do you know Rob, blah, 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 like my buddy? And they were like, calling for like a personality reference to like, is he like a capable caretaker for this dog? Like, they did like background checks before
Huh.
before
Yeah,
adopting
no.
a dog. So yeah, a person I
They
would
literally
imagine.
looked at us and like,
harder.
all right, you good. He's yours. All right, cool.
Do you have to pay for adopting another human?
You do.
Okay.
You do.
All right.
If you wanted an international one.
Yeah, that's really what I'm talking
they're
about.
They're even more money.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're even more money.
Okay.
You pay all sorts of fees and
Yeah,
shit.
all right.
Yeah. Like, this is a while ago, but like 10,000 or so, and that was 2002 when I adopted my kids. What?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But
A
yeah.
young parent.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Yeah.
7, dude.
Yeah.
They didn't think I could do it, but
Yep.
they asked my friends, they asked my parents. They were like, "Is he capable?" They're like, "Yeah." We told them we get him
You
a
had
dog.
$10,000
and
later
instead,
on.
they got me a Korean sister.
Yeah.
And here we are, a daughter.
A daughter. I was gonna say.
How did they got you a daughter?
Yeah,
Oh, that's so nice.
yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
She's fine.
All right, let's
Yeah,
talk
it's
about Jack Eichel.
Want to talk about Jack Eichel? Or you want to
Yeah.
keep talking about adoption?
I'm going to talk about Jack Eichel.
Let's steer off the adoption train.
All
will
right.
we?
Jack Eichel traded to the Golden Knights this morning. Jack Eichel.
Another round of applause for Jack Eichel. This one's deserved.
So for those who don't know Jack Eichel,
Yeah.
so Jack Eichel is the player for the Sabres who had this injury for a long time.
Boston kid.
Our
And-
hockey expert over here. Go on.
Yeah, I know.
No, go on.
I'm just talking here. Eichel had an injury, and
Let's just
he
not let
wanted.
Joey talk for
Yeah,
a
not let Joey talk. So
What was the injury, Johnny?
You fucking do it.
What is it? No,
fucking do it.
I'm interested. I'm interested.
I put in a topic about hockey so we can talk
He
about
was-
hockey
he-
for
it
you.
was-
It's the only hockey news.
Neck fusion. I
Neck
know the
fusion.
energy. I know
Okay,
the injury.
48 minutes. 48 minutes until the biggest story in the sports world is coming.
Go ahead, Joey. Go ahead. Please, go ahead.
Jack Eichel got traded this morning to the Vegas Golden Knights. A round of applause for Jack Eichel was that player for the Sabres who was battling an injury.
Oh, what was the injury, Joey? What was the fucking injury?
He
what
slipped
was
a
our
disc in his vertebrae, in his C4. He
I've had those drinks.
and, they, and so the whole thing, in case you guys don't know, is that the Buffalo Sabres wanted him to get neck fusion surgery. He said, hey, I got this doctor who wants to try this other newer surgery. It's like been used on other athletes but never on an NHL player, but it's a 6 to 8 week recovery instead of 6 to 8 months, and it won't have like these long-term terrible effects that neck fusion does, because then like your neck gets stiff by the time you're 40.
Yeah, with a neck fusion, like you said, like by the time you're 40, you like literally are just you're fucked.
Yeah,
You're fucked.
and so he was like, I'd like to like live a normal life, and I'd also like a shorter recovery, and like I trust this doctor, and I want to do this. And the Sabres were like, that's really interesting, Jack, but we own you, so no. We
Which
can
is
just tell
interesting
you no.
too, because in the NHL CBA, you're allowed to get other, like another, what's the word? I'm looking for?
An
Thank
external
you.
doctor, yeah, but in his contract, they decide his like medical procedures and whatnot. So he basically was like, okay, cool. Well, I can't play. I'm not going to get this surgery. So keep paying me $9 million, and I'll just keep sitting here. And he
So I would
did.
have said. Like it.
And he did. And he just got traded to the Vegas Golden Knights for a lot.
It was
They got
pretty
a
good.
lot for him, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Seeing the fact like they were stuck between a rock and a hard place here, where it was like a don't blink situation. They got a good package.
Yeah,
Got former first round pick, a future first round pick. They got third round pick, and they got
Yeah.
some other guy.
Now,
Some
let
of
me
it,
ask
yeah.
you a question.
Yeah.
Okay. This is coming from the non-hockey expert here. Okay. Does the draft mean shit after like is it like the NBA like it's only like the 2 picks and then it means fucking dog shit?
So I saw a stat
Kinda.
recently that was like from the 14th overall pick through the end of the 3rd round is like the exact same odds of like how many NHL games that person will play in their career.
Yeah.
It's like
Crapshoot.
it's an absolute guessing game after that. But like the first 10 picks totally mattered. Like there's always like a good class of like the first overall pick pretty much always plays right away and it like makes an impact.
So, is baseball, do you think, the biggest sport with the most variation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
easily.
baseball is like a total.
I mean, you
you
have so many.
Well, because
like,
players in football, you're drafting them, they're
Oh.
playing next year, most likely. Basketball, you're drafting them, they're playing the next year.
Just because like the farm system is so massive
Yeah.
in baseball, like
You're drafting prospects, like players to develop, because you have to develop these guys because they're still pretty raw coming from college and high school.
Yeah, I mean, the
so like
difference
it's
is huge.
very rare to have a guy who gets drafted and then plays in the major leagues that year. I mean, the last guy to do
Brandon
it was
Finnegan,
Brandon Finnegan. I think was the last guy to do it.
College World Series and
World Series.
World Series.
but yeah, Jack Eichel was first overall.
Mm-hmm.
He was unbelievable in college. He played at BU with Charlie McAvoy, unbelievable team, lost the national championship. But yeah, good for Jack. The whole hockey world has been rooting for Jack for so long to like get out of Buffalo because horrible organization. He was like pretty like tame about it for a long time, and then he finally like at the end of last year said like, hey, this kind of sucks. They treat me like shit here, and like we didn't say it in so many words. He was like wicked respectful about it, and like
He was their captain. They took away his captain title because of him
Joe,
not
have you
wanting to
ever
get
met any
surgery.
guys from Miracle, the Miracle team?
yeah, Mike Ruzioni, like the guy.
Really?
Yeah, my dad used to work with him at
That's
BU.
Awesome.
Yeah, he was like not the athletic director, but he was like involved in the athletics somehow. Mike Ruzioni was.
How do you spell yours?
Eruzione. Ruzioni.
What's your favorite hockey movie?
Goon.
Speaking of hockey, if you want to listen
Dune.
to, if you want to
No, Goon.
Dune, I love
hockey
Dune.
movie is
The
a great
Spice. What? I like Goon. That was a fun movie.
Good, yeah.
If
Love
you,
that movie.
speaking of hockey, though, if you want to listen to more hockey talk, we just talked about hockey a lot in our new Sports Nuts episode.
It was a good one.
Talk about Wayne Gretzky
Wayno.
and whether or not he was gambling as head coach of the Phoenix Coyotes.
Big gambler still. by
Yeah.
the way.
His wife, huge gambler,
His wife was actually like implicated and charged in like all
a
these
gambling ring. Yeah.
this illegal gambling ring. But
Molly's game?
Not
That ring? The same ring?
No,
nope.
it was like one run by
By the assistant coach.
the assistant coach of the.
But
so it
Gretzky was found totally innocent.
So it was the assistant coach of the Coyotes. It was his wife,
The GM.
and the GM was also implicated in it too of the Coyotes. And head coach Wayne Gretzky somehow
No knowledge.
of it. Well, he had knowledge of it. He just didn't participate. So find out
Yeah, didn't participate. Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
So listen
The
to our
glove didn't
podcast.
fit either.
Yeah, listen to the podcast.
Sports Nuts.
To hear more information on it. But it's a good episode. Did a lot of plugs today.
Freaking blasphemous.
All right.
But yeah, congratulations, Jack Eichel. Enjoy Las Vegas. I love you. That's all.
All right.
What's next?
What's next?
I'm giving you guys some suspense. Here. Largest 3D printed neighborhood set to break ground.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't understand 3D printers. It's something
Why?
that I can't wrap my head around.
Why?
You just print a house? I don't get that.
It's
You
just
just type
it's just
in
a-
house.
You print
It's
parts
just
to
a-
the house.
Yeah.
And then you mold the
yeah, no,
house. together.
this is just something I don't understand. I'm never gonna.
It's like
I don't really care about it either.
it's like
All right, you want to move
it's like,
topics?
Cool.
yeah. It's like plastic. It's like a hard plastic that you like. Have you ever been to like?
And it's just like-
Have you ever been to the
it's just
zoo?
shape.
Have you ever been to the zoo?
Yeah,
Sure
where a
have.
computer fucking builds it.
And
And then
have you ever bought those like
hardens.
wax animals from the zoo?
No.
Well, the zoo I used to go to in Florida, they used to have these things you put like $1
Wait, you asked
in,
me a question?
and they print these wax animal figurines out for you. It was like way back in the day. It was the coolest thing ever. Anyway, that's like that. That wasn't a helpful analogy since you didn't know what I was talking about at first, but I just want to bring
A
up those
printer
things.
is like the wrong word for it.
Yeah.
It's like a 3D like assembler. It's like it's hot and like melts plastic and then it hardens in the shape that the computer fucking built it in. Anyway, they made a bunch of houses, dude, and they're gonna have people live in them, and this is stupid, and this is the worst timeline that we could have entered.
Why is that stupid?
It's just stupid. I'm over it. I'm past it.
There's way more stupider things that are happening in this world.
I'm ready to wake up and be in
Austin.
2012.
Where is what?
Austin, Texas. You want to go back to 2012? If you could go back in
I'm
time.
in 2012.
Okay, question.
Still there.
If you could go back in time to any year, what year would you choose?
1980
1980?
/ maybe the 60s.
Do you want to watch The Miracle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
At age 20, 1975.
Yeah. That's good.
In the
That's good.
20s and
There you
90s
go.
in my youth.
That's a good one.
And then all the shit happening now, I just died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
Yep.
that's deep.
I'm with it.
Yeah, but
All right.
you die with no hope in
I wanna-
your heart,
I
you
wanna-
know?
I don't know. I think
I hope
22.
I live to see things get a little better before I go.
Never gonna happen.
Carl,
Thank you, Mike.
Everything.
Next topic.
Everything is getting worse.
And also on the podcast, we have a new thing called Depression 101.
Yeah, someone messaged our Instagram this morning, like at 3 in the morning, asking, "Is Big Mike okay?"
I'm not okay.
Why would he be okay?
Everything's bad. Why would I ever be okay?
Wow. Anyway, I'd like to live in the year.
And
Everyone's
if
gonna
you
be
want to
so
check out our
concerned.
other podcast, Deep Philosophies.
Okay, all right.
Cry sessions with Lumber.
So let's talk about this California high school team that apologizes for blowout football game. All right, so this team in
See,
California,
like I said, everything's not okay. People
this
are
team in
apologizing.
California won 106-0.
Okay,
Good.
that's a lot.
Good. If you can't stop
But
them,
here's
then
the
keep-
kicker. Here, but
How do you even have
here's
time to score 106 points?
here's my pun for the day. Here's the kicker.
You said that
It
accidentally.
was
at first. I know you
104-0,
did.
and they went for a 2-point conversion.
I love it. I don't even care.
So they had to apologize and quote, "We did not conduct ourselves with sportsmanship and integrity, and the final score was unacceptable.
I fucking can't stand it.
Our administration
the
and
other-
coaching staff believe that athletics should be a source of pride for our community."
I mean, this is nothing new. This
If
is
the
not
other
like a-
team cannot stop you and they suck that bad,
So
then
the
keep
quarterback,
scoring.
I guess, is bound for UCLA too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so they're nasty.
Yeah.
This
Fuck that other team.
This isn't like a new thing though. Like you know,
bet you only
fucking Tony
played the first
LaRussa.
quarter.
Tony
He
LaRussa
had 13
screamed at
touchdowns
Yerman
in the game.
Mercedes
No, he
after
played the
he hit
entire
a grand
game.
slam in a 16-0
Yeah.
game. Like this is not like a new mentality thing of sportsmanship. I'd say if anything, it's
That
more
team
old
should
school.
never play that team
Yeah.
ever again in
No.
the league.
It was like 50-0.
59-0 after the first quarter.
Good.
Jesus.
Like, so what are you supposed to do?
The other
rest of the
team-
game? Just throw incomplete passes that.
Yes.
That other team
Just
should
take a
not be
knee.
a team anymore.
No.
Eradicate
I
them.
one time lost a rec league basketball game, 100-18. I just wanted to bring that up.
Sucked.
We were a bunch of white Jewish kids. What do you expect?
What's that Disney Channel original movie about the Jewish basketball team?
8 Crazy Nights?
I mean, that is
There's
a Jewish
no-
basketball movie. Yeah, that does play.
Oh, yeah.
That tracks.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's a
Luck of
movie-
the Irish.
That's
That
definitely
is
not
certainly
Jewish.
it. That's exactly it. No,
Yeah,
dude,
those
it's-
Irish Jews.
It is like a borderline
My girlfriend's an
offensive
Irish
name.
Jew.
It's
Watch
like
yourself.
Really?
it's
Wow.
called like dreidel
Mazel
swish.
tov.
It's like really not.
Muscle
Top of the
tough.
Mazel Tov.
All right.
Jewish
Yeah.
All right, our last topic
Jewish
should be calling
basketball
that.
movie.
It's got to be 8
The
Crazy
Port
Nights.
Miracle.
Oh, I mean, that is a full court miracle. They should have called it the bench or something like that. Speaking of Jewish basketball players,
Ever watched this movie?
he's wearing a yarmulke. Good
They
for
all
him.
are.
Oh,
Yeah.
they got a menorah. What is this, like a Hanukkah movie? Why would you have a menorah?
Yeah, it's
What is this?
it's literally
All
that
right,
like
we talk about depression, crying, yarmulke. Like, where do we go with this?
What's wrong with
episode?
yarmulkes?
No, nothing's wrong. I'm just saying, like, you're going
Lumping it
all
in
over
with
the place.
crime.
there.
with crime.
well, no, the whole thing is like they're playing during Hanukkah,
Oh.
and it's like a Hanukkah miracle that they beat this
But
team
Hanukkah-
of non-Jewish.
So it's like,
How did they do it?
I kind of, we have to watch
Talk
this
about a
movie.
sports nuts episode.
Wait, I want to do a podcast at some point in the near future where we just watch awful movies and just talk about them.
Well, our Lumberland exclusive weekly podcast on Patreon might be the perfect place to do that.
Yes, so check that out.
Do we have a question of the day to end this?
No, I have one more topic about guns.
About what?
Guns.
Guns, and specifically with The Rock says no more real guns on set for movies.
Yeah, why are there real guns on sets for movies?
Shouldn't be.
to get that realistic.
Yeah.
You could build a prop.
Yeah.
The 3D print.
I want more real
Yeah.
guns.
Why can't they just use the toy guns that look like real guns?
Like pop.
Like an airsoft gun.
No, like what, the Inside Man. They would those guns. They were saying, "Hey, look, toy
Oh
guns."
yeah, just the regular plastic.
I think it's the effect of shooting blanks that creates the
Yeah.
visual.
You're gonna tell me you
effect.
can't make that noise? Boom, 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 boom,
It's
boom,
not
boom,
just
boom.
that; it's the fact that the slide moves. It's the fact that there's recoil. Like,
Can't you build?
you'll notice it looks like, a Star Wars laser gun doesn't exactly look
Also,
like it has force. To
this
it,
is
you
what
know?
the second time this has ever happened in history of movie making.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good percentage.
It is a good percentage.
I'm fine with it happening again in 50
Increased
years.
security and shit. There's no reason
Like,
that a live round should have made it.
There's
on
no,
set.
yeah, exactly.
That's
There's no
the
reason.
problem.
That's the problem. They hired non-union members who were
I
held
thought
accountable.
it was the director's daughter or
Seems
something.
like fucking
No, it's
sabotage.
Someone's daughter, right?
I still think Alec Baldwin did it on purpose.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck would somebody bring a live round?
He's a
I think it's
psychopath.
I think that's fishy, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
Nobody
There's no
got
reason
charged
it
with
should have
that,
been
right?
there.
There was
Well, I
like a
mean,
report
Baldwin
that there
wouldn't
was
get charged with it,
10,000
like-
cases of ammo or something around the set.
Jesus, man.
Like,
Like-
they had a whole arsenal.
Yeah, this seems like it just wasn't like no checks and balances
No.
on this
It
set
was
here.
also an independent.
Well,
Yeah.
Baldwin was producer on it, and they were cutting corners left and right. So like they were. So this was a couple weeks ago. There was this big strike about to happen. That didn't end up happening, but the union was IATSE. I think it's the union. Anyway, it's like film crew union. They were going on strike because they work long hours. They get paid shit. All this stuff, and like they have to work twice as long as the actors do, and they get paid nothing. So they were going to go on strike, and so there was a lot of union issues during this time, and then this happens, and it shows why worker unions are important and everything. And they were cutting corners, so they hired scabs to work for them, and this is what happens. Like,
Damn
don't-
scabs.
Damn scabs.
Down with the government.
I'm a
pay the
union
crew.
man.
Pay the crew.
Pay the crew.
That's all I got to say about
Yeah.
that.
All right, podcast episode number 4. I'm talking about unionship.
Well, we ran over time.
And how
today.
Jimmy Hoffa is buried under the Giant Stadium.
we
Speaking of
started
unions.
Oh.
At the Sports Nuts episode.
One more plug, just because we're doing a bunch of plugs. Tonight,
Tonight,
there's a stream. We're going to be on live. The Celtics versus the Heat. Going to have a little live stream.
I'll
Right here
join
on-
you on that.
People are always asking. People are always asking for you to join.
yeah.
Yeah, I will at some point.
Some
I
point.
promise.
Okay.
I
When we-
gotta be fired up for it.
Yeah.
I'm not fired up for this.
When there's a game,
This was supposed to be the Game 7 of the World Series stream, but alas, that didn't happen. So this is kind of the fill-in stream. We haven't done a
respect the
Celtics
fuck
one
out of
yet.
it. I can't get behind the prima donnas. I can't.
No.
do it. It has nothing to do with you guys. You know that. It's the prima donna.
It's
Yeah.
going to be my first full Celtics game that I watch.
you're hopping on?
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I might go see the Doors.
Go see the Doors.
We'll see.
I
We'll see
would-
what's going on.
I'm assuming that Dante will be on too.
Me and Dante,
Yep.
maybe some other people from the media team. Y'all are welcome to join. We'll send out a link. You can hop on for 5-10 minutes if you want. Don't hop on all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Don't worry.
What time is this at?
Sleep over this.
7:30.
7:30? Ooh, that's my Jeopardy time.
Yeah, that's what Sophie said too.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm off.
Yeah.
I would have hopped on for 5
You can
minutes.
hop on. It's not gonna. It's gonna last longer than 7:30.
All right.
Yeah, I think basketball games are a little over 30 minutes.
You being a wise ass?
Yep.
I also
You
don't
gotcha.
think
You guys
we're also probably not gonna do the full game of it either.
Whole fucking
Probably not.
sick.
Oh, whoa! It's up to you guys. I was on for 4 hours every World Series
Yeah,
or
but you're
every
watching the
ALCS
full.
game.
You were on for 4 hours on the YouTube.
Every time, yeah. I would stay on after the game
Stick this
sometimes,
file
just
opener in my
chit
ear.
chat with people.
Hey, please.
Hey, I like talking with the fans, man.
Hey,
I like
do
them
too,
in
but
the
fucking 4
comments.
hours, shit. All right.
What else am I gonna do?
All right, Nick, send us off.
I mean, I could tell you, but we gotta get off camera.
Take us home.
All right, speaking off camera, make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn your notifications on. Remember what Johnny and Joey said to you earlier in the show. And we will be live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Live, Live, live. Till then, that's a wrap.